Hello. Michiel and I, we're here at the Tonfuchs booth, which is also now partially a Tonfuchs booth, because this is a Tonfuchs. And I will tell you about this in a second. If you don't know about it, you're an idiot. So, this year, frickin' Uwe from Tonfuchs was a lazy bum and decided to only bring 4 instruments and just tell his friends, hey, like, can you bring like your guitars? Cause you know, they're cool. And he said this to me at least one day before the show. Michiel, for you, how far before the show?
I offered.
Michiel's an idiot. So, that means we're not looking at this because we didn't bring it. We're not looking at this, we didn't bring it. The super spreader back here, which is actually very, very, very cool. You know what, Uwe, fuck you. We didn't bring it. We're only going to look at the guitars we brought. Now here's someone that's not related to anything. That's actually playing my Elcaster 2, which I brought. How you like it so far?
Beautiful.
Really open? Do you want to know anything about it? I can tell you things.
Can you tell me something about the pickups?
This is not a P90.
Is it not?
It is not. No. It is actually because, see, this was the... Go away. Go away. No, no, no. Go away. Thank you. So this was the first model. That's actually Uwe who makes them.
I know.
Good. So.
I went from a wedding. We were drunk.
Ah.
It was beautiful.
So, this is the first model, which had 2 P90s.
Right.
And the bodies are pre-made in Korea. His friend...
Kind of a...
Hey, Uwe, what's the guy's name that ordered the bodies? Gerald. Roy Gerald. Got these, and then Uwe picks the most amazing ones from a big batch. Only about 10 to 12. And the same thing with the necks. They are Atlansia necks from Japan, and he really cherry picks the best ones. So these are kind of parts castery, but not really, because then he goes and he does his magic to the necks. So these things feel exactly like a super high-end boutique guitar, even though he kind of put the pieces together. But then, as you can see, he shapes down the, he takes all the glossiness off and makes it aged. He ages the bridge. Here, of course, he had to take the bridge apart and cut it. So the first one has 2 P90s. And he wanted to kind of try to do a P90 and then miserably failed because he doesn't know what he's doing. So then they went with a single coil in P90 shape. So less windings, I guess? What do I know? There's three bald people here. So these are both single coils, which is why it's got a lot of brightness.
Right, yeah.
But it's and especially with the Ampman on clean, probably a lot of brightness. I don't know if that's a combination that's amazing.
It worked with that pedal. I don't know what it does, but...
Yeah. The Crossfire?
No, the superconductor.
It's a boosty thing.
It works really well with that one, yeah.
It's just a beautiful open guitar. If you've got like a edge of breakup, crunchy sound, you play AC/DC on that shit, it's amazingly open.
Perfect.
And the amazing thing is, with the case and everything, made in Germany, because he doesn't have to start from scratch and everything, $16.99.
What the? We're in Germany. What the fuck?
And this is a one-off that he made for Michiel. That's why these are the ones we're talking about. And we're not talking about anything else here at the booth, because fuck the Uwe. If we bring our guitars, we only talk about our guitars. All crap, cool. So let's look at cool here. So Michiel said, I like Dr. Pepper. Wait, what?
Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla.
I was gonna go there. So Michiel said, I like Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla, and I want the guitar exactly like Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla. Did you actually send him a can or a picture of a can?
He got sent a can by Rich.
So Richard Morgan from Rich Words Music and Blue Guitar sent him a can of Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla. Well, should we even let him talk?
He sent me the can, and I was in vacation, and during that time a friend of mine used my workshop for some woodworking, and he found it in the freezer, drink it and throw it away. And when I was back, I had to find another one, and I don't like it, you know. It's a shame. Can I have a Dr. Pepper? Nah, it's not for me, you know. That's a
Oh, he was ashamed to order it. Well, the thing is, he absolutely nailed that. Well, the cream actually isn't cream. It's actually a gold. It is gold. And Michiel did design this. I saw the early drawings, and then he was wondering, how to do the headstock. He went with the reversed headstock. He does have locking tuners because he's a sensible man. This is a really... What kind of bridge is this? Who makes that bridge?
ETS.
What he said, Michiel had ideas for a very wrong and stupid electronic switching, and I told him, don't do it.
Wasn't possible.
It wasn't possible. Okay. We have a pickup that's a bigger one and a smaller one with foil. Don't know what they do, I have no idea. But as... Michiel has no idea. But as the Tonfuchs always have, there's a little bit of a compartment here to get to a spoke wheel truss rod adjustment. And of course, it's got the amazing Studio Chimil logo right. It's got the Michiel Possenier logo. Somehow this doesn't really read it, but of course it is not Michiel Possenier. It is the Reverend Laird Michiel Possenier, former mayor of Hell, PDF certified Scrum Master is his full title now. So this guitar is, of course, I'm sorry, that's ugly as fuck, and you both should go to hell for it. What? Come on. Huh? No, right? No. So show this nice man that knows. That just is stupid, right?
He's leaving. I don't think he's interested.
Michiel, can you turn around? Michiel, hello? Michiel, can you come back? No, over here. Michiel, we're reviewing your guitar and the stupid color choices in the back.
So ugly that he's just panning out.
Michiel, hello? What? It doesn't fit. The guitar already has 3 colors, and then you're going with orange?
No.
No.
Look at your shirt if you're sitting in the
Okay, so Uwe just said, if you sit, those who sit in glass houses shouldn't bitch about... Okay, fine, I will take that. I will absolutely take that. This is a great guitar. We have a, is it a rosewood neck?
No, it's a walnut.
Walnut neck. My arm's hurting because I've been holding up too many guitars and I'm a weakling. Now this is not Tonfuchs. Tonfuchs is the, let's call it, partscaster manufacturing extravaganza. This is, of course, complete custom shop Tonfuchs at the price of...
This one?
Yeah.
About between 4 and 5. I don't remember. You have to ask.
Michiel, how much did you pay for this?
4,400, I believe.
4,400. And I think that's absolutely an amazing price for a guitar that now hangs in his living room and doesn't get played. What?
It does get played, but not as much as the Tonfuchs.
So, bang for the buck, this was a better investment. This is a phenomenal guitar and the only one in that color as far as I know. Yep, okay. So mine is black. Then of course the Elcaster 2, similar, same price range. I think maybe you went up $50 or something like this.
1777.
Right, we went with 1777 because I thought my idea, because it was a funny number. But now you can't get these because these are done in extremely small quantities. I think the first one was 10, and here we had maybe 20 or something. There was a gold one and a green one. We had 10 of each. I'm saying we, what do I know? I don't make them. But now there's a third one coming. And I can't tell you too much of what that will be. 1, because I'm not allowed to say. 2, because I don't know. It's just going to be absolutely amazing. And the problem is, he sent me the first one, the black one. And I played it and I said, you're not getting that one back. Fuck you. And I just kept it. He sent me this one, and I fell in love with it from the first note. And I said, I'm sorry, Uwe, but you're not getting it back. And I literally didn't give it back. Maybe that's why I had to bring it. So the biggest problem is, I have high doubt in my mind that he will not send me the third one because he's very afraid that the same thing might happen. So no, I will promise you. No, I can't. No, I can't promise you. I can't because maybe if it's as good, we'll see.
Whatever you say now is basically a lie.
Wait, say that again.
Whatever you say now is basically a lie.
Yeah, pretty much. So if I'm lucky and he still trusts me, and I don't know why he would, there will be a review of the Elcaster 3, also super high limited edition, and I will guarantee you every single one that bought an Elcaster, I've seen it on Instagram, I've seen the comments from people, every single person says, I'm in love with this guitar and I play it more than any other guitar. And people that have played them in my studio say these are phenomenal. People at Gear Street would play them, but they don't really, because Uwe showed up to Gear Street 1, and apparently family vacation is always way more important than coming to Gear Street every year. What, yeah, wait, yes,
I promise when you, who was talking me? Yeah, you told me that Dan from Albanese is pushing you to get the.
No, it's going to be in the same time zone.
Really?
Yeah. If Ibanez can't come because of the time, then Ibanez can't come.
Okay, but I promise now, if you do it after my vacation, at the end of August,
Maybe have vacation at a different time.
it's impossible.
Well, then Tonfuchs will not be attending Gear Street, I guess. I have to do it in that weekend. I have to. It's when it's nice and warm and there's no summit, and that's the only time I can do it. But in either case, they're phenomenal. The Elcasters are great for the money. If you've got the money to spend more money, then buy one of these green things or red things and all scratched up and brokeny things. In addition to being pretty, Uwe creates tone fucking machines, because that's what they are. And if you got the cash, talk to the man, get yourself one. Look how serious he looks here. And also here's this thing that you need to know about Uwe, which I learned over the years. So when you first talk to him, he's a grumpy motherfucker, okay? You think he's like not nice, possibly verging on arrogant, and maybe even a bit rude. But he's one of the nicest fucking people you will ever meet. He will try to trick you once he knows you, every time he calls you, by pretending to be funeral home, people that are looking for Hitler, the IRS. And the thing is, oftentimes, because he's so fucking good at accents on the phone, it takes me a minute or two to really know. I'm like, wait a second, Uwe? He's good at it. So the point is, I've heard this from some people, that first interaction with Uwe is a little bit rough, and then he's one of the nicest, funniest fucking people you will ever meet. So once you get through that initial, who is this guy? This is the guy to build your guitar. I love the man. And I'm looking forward to the next call where he tries to be Hitler's funeral home or something. I'll put links below and animals at the end.
Look out.